Welcome, everybody. My name is Bill Misson. I'm thrilled that you joined us this evening to hear what we're doing with the challenge. Before we get started, I'm just going to let you know who I am a little bit. I'm a pastor in Iowa. I know, Sonia, you're over in Chicago, so you just due east of me. And so is Katia, and that is in the same town I am. So we're here to talk about the challenge. I started doing this back in 2008. And since doing that, I've lost over 100 pounds. And I've also been able to pastor for free for the last 6.5 years. Not everybody that is coming on this presentation is wanting to make money. And we'll talk about it at the end, but don't worry about it. 70% of the people are wanting to be customers and just get healthy and see what happens with this. But before we go into the details of how that all works, I just wanted to let you know who I am, what my heart is, and Annette Nicaro is going to be helping me with the presentation tonight. So hi, Annette, say hi to everybody.
Hi there, everyone. How you doing? I'm excited to be on here tonight to share some information with you, how this has really changed my life.
Yeah. So this is exciting stuff. So we're going to get started with some facts on where we've been before we talk about where we're going. So the challenge, we launched this in 2009. The company's been around since 2005. But actually, a coach, Coach Dale Brown, he was the coach for Shaquille O'Neal back in 2000, when he was in college, whatever that was. He helped launch the concept of the challenge, and we've really embraced this, and it's just gone beyond our expectations. See, what we've seen happen just in the last few years doing the challenge is we've helped over 3 million transformations take place. 3 million people have had a health transformation. Over 10 million pounds have been lost. And we've served over we've served over 2 billion, that's with a B, billion meal replacement shakes and cereal and other meal replacements that'll be added as well. And we've awarded over $100 million in free products, prizes, and it's just incredible what we've seen happen already through this whole thing. And I am excited to be a part of what we're launching now, where we're in 15 countries. We're going to be launching into Mexico here very soon, which we'll talk about later on tonight. So this has been a transformative program that has gone beyond my expectations, and I am excited with where things are going. Now, we're going to show you the new platform we just launched this last summer, where we've done this through challenges called Project 10 and Bye 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 Challenge through the past. But we just launched the new Family Challenge, where our chances for you to see success with you and your family have just increased in a series of ways. All we are going to do is we're going to set a 90-day challenge goal to get your whole family. And it could be coworkers. It doesn't have to be your blood family, but it could be coworkers. Whatever family means to you, we set a 90-day challenge goal to get healthy. And here's what's going to happen. We're going to put you into a group of finalists where you can actually win a $5,000 family vacation, free products and prizes, a lot of different things that we can do for runners-up as well. But here's the thing that's the kicker. And this is why I do this whole thing. It's what I'm about to share with you. Every family that achieves their health goals, no matter if everybody's on our product or even some of the people are not on our product, we're still going to donate 90 meals to a family in need, simply because you chose to get healthy with a 90-day goal. Isn't that awesome? Literally, we're feeding those in need by us getting healthy. And so there's more details on how that all works at family.buy.com. But that's the format that we're launching. I'm going to give you some details on it right now, because we're going to show you how it works. You set a goal, you select a kit that matches that goal, and then you enter to win. So in setting a goal, it's just whatever your goal is. It could be to lose weight. It could be to gain weight. It could be to build muscle. It could be to just get fit, to have more energy. Whatever your goal is, we're just going to set that goal. And then we're going to select a kit that matches that goal. And I'm going to have a couple of people, since I saw Katia is on here. Be ready, Katia. I'm going to pull on you as well. So what we've done is we've created a whole menu of healthy food that has totally changed my life. I mean, I never thought I would be able to make myself eat healthy, but this stuff tastes so good. It's just been a profound benefit for me. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the meals that we have right now. And we're going to be adding a bunch of other things to our menu here very soon. But right now we've got 2 meal replacement shakes, and we've got cereal that's actually a protein-based cereal, the first weight loss cereal ever invented. And so I'm going to start with that. The Vi Crunch is the same ingredients for formulation that we have in our shake in a flake, because 93% of the households in America use cereal for one of their meals. So we have that now as part of, what you can do to change your own health is get 5 different proteins with all the fiber, vitamins, and minerals and things you need for healthy nutrition to replace a meal a day. And it's just been an incredible product. Now, I know that you've had really benefited greatly from these meals. And just share a little bit about what your story is, what you've been through, and what products have helped you to achieve your goals.
Sure. Well, first of all, I really enjoyed the shake a lot, and I started on that 4 years ago. I made it a goal to have 2 shakes a day and still eat sensibly throughout the rest of the day. And the reason I did that is I had so many health problems dealing with diabetes and high blood pressure and high cholesterol and things like that. So it was eye-opening to me that I needed to do something, but it had to be easy. And so this was very easy for me to integrate this into my day. So the first 90 days, just doing 2 shakes a day, I was able to drop 100 pounds in 90 days.
Whoa.
Yeah, it really was awesome. But more than that, I was more excited about what followed after that was my body was healing itself from the inside out. And I got rid of diabetes and high blood pressure and high cholesterol, and the terrible acid reflux that I had, different things like that. So that was the exciting part to me.
No, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I know you said you also had, because you went through some surgery and your surgeon wasn't sure you should use shakes, but after he looked at ours, he said this was a good idea. Is that right?
Exactly. Yes. And now he isn't just any surgeon. He does the gastric bypass surgery.
Yeah.
So he works with the, the gastrointestinal tract and things like that. So he was really into health for nutrition. And so he checked it out. After seeing my results, he wanted to check it out just for his family. So he has my samples there for different people that are too stubborn to even try to diet before the surgery, that need to get fat off, off their liver and things like that, which was the case for me. So, and all he asked of me is to please try to lose 30 pounds in 90 days. So he was very shocked by my success.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I know your husband was using some of these snacks, and just if you want to share, because I know his story is amazing too, but if you just want to share a little bit about how much weight he lost just using our snacks to replace him.
Yeah, sure. Tony had lost 100 pounds in 5 months. Wow. And the funny thing was that he just is really on the go all the time at the dealership and just wanted to eat snacks like Doritos and things like that. And so when it came to tasting the Fiesta nut that we have and things like that, he was just replacing the snacking with the Fiesta nut and just, a meal here and there with some of the cereal that we had. And just like that, within 5 months, 100 pounds was gone.
That's incredible. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And the Fiesta nut she's talking about is one of our Vi Bites. We have 4 different flavors of Vi Bites. We also have a NutriBar. It tastes like a candy bar. And we have cookies. But with the Vi Bites, this was actually a company that we found on Oprah's favorites. It was called Go Bites. And we loved their formulation so much, we bought the company, acquired all their assets, and then we added that as part of our menu. And we changed it from Go Bites to Vi Bites. And I know that's one of Tony's favorites now, isn't it?
Yes, it is. He loves that. And he's real faithful with the cereal. He just adds it to his Greek yogurt and just loves that. And he also just loves those Nutri cookies. Like he likes the raisin ones, the oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin cookies, absolutely.
Yep.
There's cinnamon aftertaste with those.
Yeah, he just has a coffee with one of those, and it's a meal.
Good to
Yeah,
go. Now,
yeah.
now, Katia, this gal, we talked about those challenges where you can win prizes. This gal was our weight loss challenge champion just this last November. So, Katia, welcome on the call.
Hello, hello. Um, yes, so if you do not know, I personally have lost over about 130 pounds on the challenge.
That's
And
awesome.
thank you. And in the midst of doing that, I've gone from a 3X to a large. I've gone from the size 24 to the size 14. And I've done that in about a year and a half. In regards of Challenge Champion, I entered to win. So those things are so real. I lost a t-shirt. When I decided to enter to win, went through the whole voting process and earned the title of National Female Weight Loss Challenge Champion. So that was exciting. Went to California, had a friend with me. It was the best experience ever.
Yeah, that was a riot. It's so good to see you there. So proud of you. Now, with the different products on here, is there any other products we haven't touched on that you want to highlight that have really helped you with your challenge?
I would say the Metaboweight, the metabolism boosters, those are super awesome. I take them in the morning before I start my day to just increase my metabolism. And that's critical, especially because that's the key to weight loss.
Yeah, and they don't make you jittery like some other, metabolism boosters,
No,
right?
not at all.
They're incredible. They've been proven to burn 85 to 125 calories each just with each supplement, and they're all herbal and they're all natural and
And exactly, and that helps. Each pound counts, to losing 10 pounds to losing over 100. That helps so much. I use them to this day.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna pull on you here a little bit later too, Katia. So hang tight. But
All right.
what we have here, guys, is we have a whole menu of products that's been developed by a world-class scientific advisory board. Dr. Seidman is the gentleman you see on the bottom corner. He's considered one of the best doctors in the world, voted as one of the top 1% by his colleagues. And he's also well respected on the other side of the aisle in the natural holistic medicine world as well. And all these products were the finest ingredients from around the world, highest standards of quality and efficacy, state-of-the-art CGMP certified, FDA approved facilities. And here's a question always people run into. Are these products FDA approved? Here's what you need to know. The FDA only approves drugs. They don't approve food. All they do is regulate food. So our standards are CGMP, good manufacturing processes, which is higher standards than the FDA. So if you want to know if this stuff's really quality stuff, I hope that answered it. It is really quality stuff. Now here's the kicker I want you to really grasp is what we're doing here is we're getting you product that's redirecting money that you're already spending on food. So we're not adding any costs to your budget. And you can just get a box of the Vibites that Tony gets for $17 or whatever it is. But if you see the power of changing a lot of your menu for your family and for your neighbors, you might want to look at buying more so you can save even more and get greater value. If you spend over $100 on products, you're going to get a 5% discount. Over 200, 10%. Over 300, 15% plus free shipping. Now, Katia, can you touch on that? Because I know you really took your weight loss goals seriously, and you probably were spending around $250 on all the bells and whistles. But now with this Premier Kit, you're actually able to get more food for less money than what you did before. Is that accurate?
That is correct, Bill.
Yeah, it's like I had a gal that was doing $249 worth of food. I said, if we just get a bunch of these NutriBars, which are amazing, that'll get us over $300. Automatically discount 15%, so you're about $255. I don't have to pay any shipping, where you had to before, and you're paying about $270 total. Here we're at $255. You're paying less for more food. So this is something that is going to really be a value to you. We're saving money every month by being on these products. It's not costing us more money than what we used to spend. And Leslie, who is one of the gals that's been on these calls, she's a single mom who just got started with us a month ago. And she saved her pennies in order to get her first bag of Shake Mix. And then once she started using the Shake Mix, replacing 2 meals a day, she realized after about a week that she was actually saving money. And she saved enough money already to buy her second bag. And then now she's been calculating it, and she's been saving $20 to $60 per week. So this is something that literally is going to be redirecting your costs. It will not be an additional expense. Now, we have those kits over $300 that are pre-made if you want them, and then you can see what the discounts are. But those are simply if you don't want to have to think too much, you know. But what you want to see on the top corner here is it's got a 90-day money-back results guarantee. So if you get on one of these products, stay with us for 90 days, and it doesn't help you, it doesn't get you to your goal, you can get all your money back. So there's literally no risk. I tell people, if you want to know absolutely for certain that you can get healthy and lose weight, or you get your money back, this is the thing to do. There's no risk. It's guaranteed to work or you get your money back. Now, these are just featured kits. You can create whatever kit you want. If you just want to get one box of Vi-Bites or cookies or whatever, you can do that. Or if you want to get a whole pantry full of stuff and get a greater value, you can do that as well. But here's the deal. Even if you did the Premier kit at $300, that's $9 a day. What are you spending on every day? That's at least $9 a day. We just went to Starbucks a couple days ago. And just between me and the friend I was with, we had a hot chocolate and we had a cafe mocha venti latte, whatever, and then a scone and something else. It was like $13, you know, and, you know, that didn't even fill anybody up. It was really what I call my rent payment for using Starbucks that day to talk to people is a cup of hot chocolate. Well, if we had our food there, I could then stay on our challenge, save money, and have healthier choices. So really, I want to encourage you to think about that. You can get healthy for less money than what you're doing right now, doing nothing. Just redirect your grocery bill towards something that's going to be better for you and more convenient too. Now, I had somebody the other day say, Bill, I just don't have enough time to do a health challenge. I said, help me understand this. You don't have time to eat? He's, oh, no, I have time to eat. I said, well, that's all we're talking about at this point is, you know, I know some truckers that, you know, having the cookie there, they can just open it up and eat it while they're driving. Saves them time, let alone money. So whatever, you know, you're thinking here, I want you to know this is a greater value than what you're used to doing. And the most important part, you know, Katia, is I want you to touch on this, is entering to win. Because what did it do for you psychologically, just knowing I'm entering to win, I'm going to win this thing? Did that help you stay more focused on your challenge?
Yes, it actually did. Knowing that I represent the National Female Weight Loss Challenge champion and I was entering for that category, it definitely took my challenge to the next level. And it was something that was just of significance because I always wanted to enter for challenge champion. And so to actually was like, okay, I'm going to make the decision and actually do it and then actually win in Chicago, just made it just that much more because it was in my city. And it was like, when was the next time I was going to have the opportunity to enter the win for challenge champion in my city? It was just significant all the way around.
Absolutely. No, and it was fun to hang out with you in Santa Monica. That was a blast. We had a great time. This was just
we did.
So cool. You know, and we have another tool here that helps with commitments, and that's called Vi-Commit. And this is something that was designed by some folks at Yale called behavior economists that helps you to stick with this. And hang in here because I can give you a bunch of free food if you do this. Because if you were to, mine is I commit to working out 3 times a week for 90 days. And if I don't, I got to shave my head, which isn't going to happen. Okay, I've been a good boy in doing it. My wife says to run a half marathon in 90 days. And if she doesn't, then if she does, she's going to get a spa day. So you can choose to do a carrot or a stick, you know, but if you do this for 90 days and stay with that commitment and you stay on a Premier kit for 90 days, you're going to get $200 of free food, you know, so commit today and say, you know what's the worst that can happen is I'll stick with it, get all my money back, or I can get $200 of free food. So this is something that is kind of a no-brainer. I encourage you guys to really take a look at the Vi-Commit and go to vicommit.vi.com to find out those details. But this is my driver. Right here is why we do this. For me, anyway. It's why I do this. We've almost raised 6 million meals to families in need globally. 6 million meals. Now, Annette, you were with me in November when we did our Global Giving Day. Just share a
Yes.
little bit of what that was like to be able to know we could help families and just what we experienced just that day.
It was so awesome. Yeah, we gave to two families that really needed it. And I love telling the story about our friend Becky. We gave to her family, and her son was in and out of hospitals before we had given to her. And the food itself was really nourishing to her son. And ever since they've received the meals, not only did the financial help them, they are now in their own home, not living with friends and family, couch surfing, but also her son is no longer in hospitals. This has helped him enough to even get him off of a couple medications, but also stabilized his mental state to where now he's not having to go back to the hospitals. He's being able to stay with mom. So it's pretty awesome.
So you're
Yeah.
telling me the free food, the healthy food we gave him actually changed his medical condition.
Really did. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's a key thing a lot of people don't realize with the food bank system. They can only donate what they are given. And so a lot of what's donated is mac and cheese and canned goods with a lot of sodium and stuff that actually is keeping people sick. If we can get healthier food in the food banks, just imagine what we can do. And we got so many healthy food cookies, the Nutri cookies, donated to a food bank in Huntington, West Virginia, a few years back, that we broke the Guinness Book of World Records for the most baked goods ever donated in one day. And it got the attention of Congress. We're
So
making
cool.
a difference here, guys. So this is my driver right here. And I just love the fact that we get to help people by getting healthy ourselves. So that's just crazy. And we got great support systems with challenge groups. Challenge.com is something that personal trainers are going to be able to plug into, which we'll talk about that here in a minute. We've got at liveworkouts.vi.com, you have free workouts where you can actually do workouts with personal trainers interactively, and they're going to coach you and support you through this whole system. We got thousands of recipes that are healthy, and we'll actually incentivize you to get started with this by working out with us. We're going to give you $10 of free Vi points just by working out with us the first time you get started. So this has just been an incredible gift on so many levels. Now, all that's great is just by doing all that, you're saving money, but you can't beat free. And if you want to get your stuff for free, you can do our 3 for Free program. And the reason we do this is studies have shown that you will stick with the challenge and you will complete your goals and have a greater 66% chance of completing those goals if you do them with 3 friends that you know. So to encourage that, we do the 3 for Free program. I haven't paid for my food in 6 years, and that's the thing about this is you can do this whole thing for free just by getting 3 friends doing it with you. Now, if they're not doing the same kit you are, maybe they're only doing $50 or $100, you're still saving $100 on your kit for getting 3 people doing $100. But if they're doing the same or higher of what you're doing, then yours is free. Or if you get 5 or 6 or 7 people going, so it's 3 times the size of your kit, then yours is free too. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this. Now, because Katia, I know you've done great with getting a bunch of friends doing this challenge with you. So how does it help you to stay on this, knowing that a lot of your food is for free?
Well, number one, I get at least about $500 in free groceries. So I love that. And then number 2, we get to do our challenge together. So I have an accountability group. So I can't just slide on off. I'm doing it with other people. So, we tag back and forth to see what are you doing? And if you're struggling, we talk about that. And if you're doing awesome, keep it up.
All right. And you're doing great. Look at this. You're the champ. So apparently it means that works, right? So
exactly.
That's so cool. So everything you heard so far is what 70% of the people in ViSalus are doing. Okay, and that's you. That means you're a 1 or a 2. You're doing something to get yourself healthy, maybe get your product discounted for free, and that's perfectly fine. But I do want to let you know about something that's happening right now because there's some major ramifications about it, right, too. And that is this. We're going to pay somebody for each referral. Instead of spending half of our budget on Super Bowl ads, we pay those to people that want to share what we're doing. Customers, like this guy right here, He gets 3 friends doing the challenge with him, just like Katias gets $500 of free food. Hey, you're going to earn points for free food. But if you become a promoter, you also get paid. So you just got to decide if you want to get paid or you want the person who invited you to look at Vi to get paid instead. That's totally up to you. If you go, you know, Bill, they can have the check. I don't need it. I just love the fact I'm getting healthy and doing what I need to do to transform my health. Perfect. That's great. But if you go, you know, I want to hear a little bit more about this thing. I'll just tell you this. I've researched every business model that pays out to people in this case. And because I was doing that. I wanted to promote this to make money so I could give my salary back to my church. I've been able to pastor for free now for the last 6.5 years because of this. So if you want to know if it works, hello, it works. How you become a promoter, we're going to forego your customer kit for 1 month. You'll start that, and our goal is to get that for you for free the second month. So instead of that, you're going to get a promoter kit. A star promoter kit is $2,000 worth of product for $9.99. That's the best value. But frankly, most of the people do the executive kit. So you get almost $700 worth of product for $4.99. And what you're getting there, you're going to eat half of that. And then the other half will be for samples and to have promotional materials and things to start your business. Now, I would say if you want to do this part, treat it like a business. It'll pay you like a business. And this has been an incredible blessing. Some people go, well, I can do something else for $29. I go, if you want to be a customer and just get your stuff at the same discounts I do and get your product for free like I do, that's free. You don't have to pay anything. Just get the food you want to eat. This is if you want to make an income. We're going to get your product for free your second month. We'll do everything we can to get it for free your second month. You just choose if you want to do the $4.99 or the $9.99. So let's look at a couple scenarios. Because once you decided that, then you're just going to choose one of two options. We get paid for doing two things, getting customers or building a team of promoters who get customers. And we call ourselves promoters instead of distributors because we're not storing all this product in our garage. We're not buying inventory. You're just getting a few samples to get started. And after that, all the product your customers will be using is shipped to them directly, which is important because from a business point of view, now I don't have to track my sales tax. And now I'm no longer liable, nor do I need liability insurance because they're receiving the product from the company, not from me. So it helps reduce my liability big time. So let's look at this scenario. We've already, and I demonstrated this from Leslie Weeks' testimony. She's saving $20 to $60 a week being on her product. So let's say you were on a $300 monthly order delivery as a hypothetical here. You're saving $100 a month, and that's conservative. On your dining bills, your grocery bills, all would be less because you're eating healthy instead of going out all the time. Now let's say you find 3 people. Katia's gotten 3 people, Annette's gotten 3 people. Right there, you've got a $500 flip in your finances. Saving $100 because you're on the product. You're getting $300 of free food, and you're making some good commissions already just with this little amount of activity right here. Isn't that crazy? And let's say each one of those gets 3 to try to get their product for free. All those count as your customers, and now you got 10 customers. Look at this. You're doing over $1,000 flipping your finances just with this activity right here. Katia, is that realistic for people to be able to do that right there?
Yes, because I'm currently doing it myself. So yeah, I can say that.
Yeah. And it's rewarding because you are seeing their stories transform and you just have $1,000 flip in your finances. It's just incredible. I just love this whole concept. What would you do for the over $1,000, $1,200 in this case, $1,200 in new income that you can work with? That's just exciting stuff. Now, let's say one of your people wanted, they fell in love with this, one of your customers, and so they upgraded to become a promoter. So now we start building the other side of it, getting other promoters to help promote this. Just with 3 promoters doing that EPS, this is extremely conservative because that's a $900 flip in your finances. But we have some now, if you get those 3 done in 1 month, what you make doubles. And then you can unlock the Rising Star bonus. That's going to give you the double fast start bonus. Every month you get 3 people. But we also have something called the Rising Star event bonus, and other bonuses I'll explain here in a little bit. But check this out. The Rising Star event bonus is this. If you're doing a business, you know that you need to get trained and understand the big picture. So we want to incentivize you when you hit Rising Star so that you get 3 promoters with an overall volume of $2,000, just like the last slide showed. And then you go to our next event, which our next event's in Orlando, Florida in July. You're going to get $500 cash on top of what you've made so far as a Rising Star, just for going to the event. We're basically paying you to go to the event. So it's going to be free for you to go just by going to Rising Star right away. Lifetime challenge bonus is so crazy, it won't even click with you right now. Just know that these bonuses are so powerful to help you get to the next event so you can get trained and grow your business. Now, let's say you helped 6 people get to Rising Star. That would lead to what would now be a $2,000 a month income. And part of that is going to be a new car bonus called the Vi Drive. Now, here's what's crazy. This just changed so that not only are you going to get a free car payment, but we just gave you a raise. If you hit Rising Star like this and you've got a director in each one of your structures, which we'll explain to you, you are going to be making $750 on that car. You're going to get a $750 monthly car bonus. I've got 2 cars. I've got a Lexus GS 350 that I bought from Annette's husband. And then I also have a BMW 528xi that my wife drives. Now, you just got one of these cars, didn't you, Annette?
Yes, I did.
So what car did you get?
2016 320i.
X3.
X3. He said X3. I don't know. It's a beautiful black BMW. He's laughing at me. What, Tony?
My 320 was a 77.
He said his 320 was a 1977. We used to have that. It was nice. It's a beautiful car.
It's paid for. Now you're getting $750 a month
Woo!
for having a car. You know,
Yeah.
So if you want that, I've helped over 800 people get one of those cars, guys.
Yes.
This is just nuts. So that's a $2,000 flip in your finances. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these other options. Just know you're going to make a whole lot more money as your team grows. You got a team of 100, you're making almost a 6-figure income. Team of 150, you're making 6 figures. And I've helped over 30 people do a 6-figure income. So that is something that's very, very possible. Now, another thing that's very unique on the business side that you want to take a look at is we've got a couple of different things we're moving into that nobody else is doing. We're actually creating a non-referral system for personal trainers where we will allow them to brand our products through their system. And so if you know any personal trainers that want to learn about something that's not being done anywhere else, this is a completely unique model that's ever been done. Just let us know and we'll talk to you about that. Another thing that's a big deal is we are going to be opening up the country of Mexico later this year. So we're reaching out to Mexican Americans and all those that have family in Mexico and say, we have a solution to help create a great deal of income for you and your family, and opening up a whole new market. And I'll just say this from a business perspective, is I'd never teach people to go to what we call a ground floor company, because 9 out of 10 of them fail. But when you find a company like us who have already created $2 billion in sales, that's with a B, and they are moving into a new market that's ground floor, that is a perfect storm. So if you know some Latino families, some Mexican Americans that need an income option, let's contact them right away, because we're going to be changing lives with this movement. So all we want to know is if you're up for the challenge. If you're 1, that means you're a customer, you just want to get your product and see what it does for you. If you're a 2, that means you are a customer that wants to get your product for free. And we're going to help you either way with those 3. But if you just saw what we shared with you on the business side and you go, Bill, I'm a 3, you need to contact whoever invited you on this call. If Katia invited on this call, say, Katia, I'm a 1 or I'm a 2 or I'm a 3. And then we'll have some further conversations, answer every single question. In fact, we'll answer some questions here in a minute if you have any. But I'm gonna end the recording here soon and just let you know that the presentation part is over, and we are thrilled that you joined us. God bless you, and we will now